and welcome to the 25th of August. It is a miserable day. It really feels like autumn today. It really does. So it's Tuesday, so it's downstairs housework day. So I'm going to get that done and I'm going to get candles on because it's that kind of day. I'm just going to clean downstairs, get my house looking like it should, and then I'm going to light some candles because it is chilly. Let me show you this dreary weather. Look at this, it's horrible. Oh, look. My potatoes I left out last night because Rico insisted I didn't put them in the greenhouse. But oh, it's so horrible. So Rico is away just now to pick up Lily, which saves me a job because she's at the groomers. And that's it. So yeah, the house feels chilly. I don't want to put the heatings on because I'm going to be doing housework and then I get too hot. So once I start on the housework, I'll be fine, but my fingers are cold. She's gone. Come here, where are you till we show you off? Come here, beautiful girl. Look at this. Just trying to rub all the smells off. What are you doing? All over my crochet bedspread. So that's Lily back from the groomers. Oh, guessing she doesn't like how she smells. Are you just excited to be home? She's just excited to be home. Beautiful girl. Let me see. Let me see you. Oh, you smell lovely. Hello and welcome to the 27th of August. That's another month nearly away. So I'm sitting here editing. I've got my candle on. It really feels like autumn out there. It is dark and just horrible. So I've got my Zoom class later on. Hence I have my gym gear on and I have a fleece on because it is chilly. And this is where Rico and I tend to disagree now because I don't want heatings on because then I get too warm when I'm doing a Zoom class. But I need to kind of sort something out there because, yeah. So I'd rather put a fleece on than the heatings on. So I'm ready to edit and upload a vlog. But I finished my book! Hallelujah! Oh my goodness me! I cannot tell you how long I have been reading this for because it is truly boring. You know when you get into a book and you can't put it down and you really want to read it? No, this was a struggle. Got a wee bit better towards the end, but what a waste of time. I said to Rico this morning, I finished my book last night and he's like, is this the one that travelled us to Cyprus? And I went, yeah. Now the last time we were in Cyprus was last year. Oh, honestly, you know, the reviews, like it says at the back, there's people, the Sunday Express, people like that review it. It says, brilliant, stand out, superbly clever, writes vividly, wittily, wickedly. None of that. None of that. What's the other one? A staggeringly brilliant novel. No, it's not. It is literally unputdownable. Definitely not. Absolutely not. A hell of a good book. Funny and scary. Didn't make me laugh once and didn't frighten me at all. So it definitely wasn't funny and it definitely wasn't scary. Reading one of Leanne Moriarty's novels, whatever it is, I'll show you a picture of her in a minute, is a bit like drinking a pink Cosmo laced with arsenic. Do you know what? I think I'd rather drink a Cosmo laced with arsenic than read another one of her books. I'm sorry, but I'm just being honest. A fun, engaging and sometimes disturbing read. Are they reading a different book to me? This was, honestly, if I had to review this book, it was like, there was no surprises in it. You knew exactly what was going to happen in it, which was hardly anything. It's all about a barbecue and what happens at this barbecue, and it goes on and on and on and on and on, and then it tells each person's story at the barbecue. No surprises, none of it was shocking, none of it was thrilling, none of it was... That's the book. Okay, I'm totally gutted that I have wasted my time. I've got another few books that I bought meanwhile to read, because I didn't think this would take me about. I was determined. I thought, surely something's gonna happen. And I'm like on the last few pages and I'm like, what the hell? What? Really? And honestly, I did say I was going to stop wasting my time reading books that didn't get me. A book has to get me right at the start. It's like, oh, what's going to happen? And you read, you don't have a feeling of turning the pages. No. Anyway, I'm going to read my other book, which I hauled on my last Amazon haul. So I'm excited to read that, which was why I was determined to finish it, and I made a point of every night reading it, because it gets harder to read books when you're doing YouTube, because, you know, like times when you've got time, you sit and edit, you kind of scroll, you try and support your other YouTube friends, leave comments, and you know, it gets kind of hard to find that spare time, because YouTube's my hobby. So I made a point of every night reading a few pages, and it was like that. It really was. There we go. You know, like when you finish a book and you say to somebody, oh, you need to read this, here you go, read this book. Really? This is going to go in the charity bag, honestly, because I really don't know if anybody, I don't know if it's just me. If anybody has read this book, let me know. It says it's a bestseller. What did I read? The #1 bestseller. No, I'm sorry. It's just not doing it for me. Okay, enough of my time has been spent on that book. So I'm going to now look. I've even got the red nails on because it's feeling autumn-like, and start getting the red. I was quite excited to get the red because we're putting all these pinks and all these whites and everything, which I enjoy. But I just thought last night when I was doing my nails, I thought, I think I'm going to do a red. So that's what I've got. Let me show you, because I know somebody's going to ask me what I've got on my nails. And then if I show you when I'm editing it, I'll remember to put it in the description box. Okay, here it is. I don't even know, this was a Revlon one. I don't even know if Revlon do, this is sold, but I don't know if Revlon still do these. This was the one that was supposed to nail varnish with, I call it a smell, but it's not a smell, it's a scent with a nice smell. It smells like nail varnish to me. But it's scented nail enamel. Okay, this is 080 Revlon, but it's a lovely red. I love that kind of bright red. Yeah, I don't know. It's old. I don't know if they still do it. Okay, so that's it. I haven't got really much else planned for today. And I washed my hair last night and I didn't dry it because I didn't think there was any point drying it, because I do my workout and I get sweaty. So I put it up in a ponytail, but yeah, look at all this. Anyway, but what I will say to you now that I'm talking about my hair, if you haven't invested in the 100% silk scrunchies, oh my goodness, and a silk pillowcase, you need these two things in your life. Honestly, I've noticed a difference in my hair. They're so much nicer to sleep on, the pillowcases, and the scrunchies. I know the silk scrunchies can be really expensive, but I ordered mine from Amazon, and if I remember correctly, at the time when I showed them in one of my Amazon hauls, they were sold out, but they are now back in stock. I've actually got a set in my basket, a blue and a pink one. I bought 2 black ones, and I think for the set they're only $6.99, and they are 100% silk. I'll try and link them below as well, because honestly, really worth the money. Normally you're paying a lot, and £6.99 is not a lot for 2 scrunchies, and they do hold my hair in, because I know that was one of my main worries when I thought, oh, is my hair going to slip out? Your hair does not slip out of them. You don't have that kind of wave in your hair when you put them in your hair, which is like those twisty things that kind of you're not supposed to have. And I always got a wave in my hair with those twisty things. They always look best on your wrist. But yeah, I'll never go back to an ordinary scrunchie, never, ever. I've got a whole load of them which I'll need to get rid of because I will never use them. So I'm going to order now. I've just remembered, actually, I looked down at my phone. I've got them in my Amazon basket, so I'm going to get a pink one and a blue one just to have, because you need them. If you put your hair up, you need silk, 100% silk scrunchies in your life, and you need a silk pillowcase as well. And I'll try and link my pillowcase below as well. Okay, right, now let me edit now that I've spoken about all of that. Okay, I'm just going to put the heatings on, because let me tell you, I have got my winter socks on, a fleece on, and it's bloody cold. So what date did I say? It was August, and the heatings are on in Scotland. This is not the first time we've had them on. We've had them on a couple of times this month. You know, we go from one extreme to the next here in Scotland. Actually, outside it's that stillness, but I think that's sometimes worse. You know, where I think it's actually colder in the house than it is outside. You know, I needed to get them on, so the heatings are on. And what I might go and do is turn the radiator off in the playroom, which is where I do my exercise, and close the doors to keep that room cool. I think that's an idea. Okay, I need to show you my situation just now, because it truly is a dog's life. This is where Lily has decided she's going to sit. So I have moved myself into this little corner right here so Lily can be comfortable. She started off sitting down there. That's her treat, by the way. It's not poo, that's her treat. So she kind of came and sat and stared at me, and I thought, oh, okay, do you want up? So I sat her on my knee. And from my knee, she kind of half climbed onto here. And yeah. This is where she's ended up. Look at this. Hello and welcome to the 30th of August. It's my daughter-in-law's birthday tomorrow. Happy birthday, Kelly, for tomorrow. So I have my makeup on. I've still to dry my hair. It's wet because I'm just out the shower. Well, when I say I'm just out the shower, you know, out the shower and put my makeup on. So I've had quite a busy morning this morning. I'm getting ready now to film, hence why the face is on. And I've cooked a pot of soup for my son, Luke Mario, who hasn't been well all week. So I've got a pot of soup here for him, just there. I don't want to open this just now. I've got just some black-eyed beans and some marrow for him as well. So these 2 pots are for him. This, I mean, I love. This is my egg and lemon soup, but it has rice in it and it has drachana in it. So I'm sure it's got lots of carbohydrates in it as well. So that's what I've been doing. I've also got a washing out, and this is the video I'm going to do just now. So this was gifted. I better say this even in this video, but yeah, I was given a voucher to shop from Cherries, so I'm excited about that. So I'm getting ready to unbox that. I mean, I know exactly what's in it, but anyway, there's going to be a video on this, just about this, and we'll see exactly what's inside this box. Isn't this lovely packaging? Look at that, even the box. So this is a kind of an everyday essentials for less, just an online store. So I'm excited about that, so I'm going to video that. So that's it. I'll quickly blow dry my hair and have a sip of coffee. get my clothes on, get some lipstick on, and I'm ready to do the video. So that's the plan. We have some king prawns here and some scallops, which is going to be our dinner. So looking forward to that. Hopefully Rico does some of his garlic butter, so that'll be kind of a low carbs dinner for me. Probably have it with some salad. I really would love to have some of that instead. I've been asked a lot of questions about this diet that I'm doing. So I'm gonna do a video just on that and talk about the low carbs diet that I'm doing. So, and whether it's something I plan to be on for ever or whatever. I'm gonna do it. I've decided there's a lot of questions, so I'm just gonna do a video specifically on what I'm eating, not eating, and just about that and why I've decided to do that as well. So yeah, that's what today holds. Rico is out doing his cycling just now, so it's actually a perfect day. It's not cold, it's not sunny. Perfect day for him to go out cycling. I haven't done any exercise today, but I've been up from goodness knows what time trying to get all this ready. I don't think I'm going to be going through to Edinburgh. I think Rico's just going to drop this off to Luke and then come back again. Yeah. Hello. Okay, what have you got there, George? You have a look.
What's in the box?
Just put everything out and throw it on the floor. Not the things, but the paper. Right.
Whoa! Ooh.
What's that? Do you know what that is?
Yeah.
What?
What's that for?
Ice lolly.
That's right. I'm going to make you ice lollies in there. Pass it on to Mum. Right, pass that on to Mummy. That I ordered for you, because remember you were asking for marshmallows.
My legs are moving.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I see.
Open.
Oh, wow. Oh. Is that like a notepad? Wow. God, maybe just get them at school.
Is that for washing clothes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, Maya. No, Maya.
Yeah, that's yours. That's okay. Oh, she's not interested. That's just
I
They're the
bought
microwave
Yeah.
pots. We've got, yeah.
Oh, I know Ali.
a lot of them, yeah. Or just leave them in the box and we'll get them out after, because I took them out of the bag.
Ooh, what's
Ooh.
that? Do you know what that's for? That open tins? A tin opener? Open tins?
Smell that. Open it up so she can smell it.
What? Well, that's nice.
It smells nice, doesn't it? Oh, do you know what that is? Dude, look, it does choppy choppy. Press the top of that.
Is that nail polish? Never.
No, that's to chop things.
Oh! That's good.
I've been dying to try
Well, I
this.
bought this and I've not even used it.
Is it good?
No, it's not my second.
I couldn't get it. It's supposed
George
to...
got it and then I'm like that. Oh! And then I'm not used it. It's meant to be good. Look at the bags.
That's sponges.
My neighbor.
Does it smell it?
That's for my feet.
Oh my wow. Your feet? Oh, have you seen you can get you can get masks for your boob and your bum?
No, I haven't.
Oh my god,
Oh, empty. For your boobs and your bum?
Mm-hmm.
No, I haven't. I thought that I was doing well getting one for
you
my
think-
feet.
I read it was on Misguided, and I was like, would you walk about naked with pants in your bum all the day?
Okay, was that good fun? What is it you're wanting?
Or the notebook? So nice. Oh, take one out. Oh, you're so awkward. Just take that one. Go.
Let me see you. No!
Georgie.
Yeah.
Nice.
Mmm.
Oh, look.
Is that yummy? Is that like marshmallow? Mm-hmm. See, I got you marshmallow.
Has it got chocolate
That's
too?
right. Oh, it's got chocolate too. Mmm. Yummy.
On your head.
Yes.
You get hair on your head.
Yes.
No.
I've got hair.
You asked Mummy, are you wearing a hat?
You really are?
No, I don't think so. I've got a hat on.
That's a good question.
No, I'm not.
Right, put the hats down.
Good.
I'm trying to think of something that's not. Wait till I get all the wee nosies back! Where's all my wee nosies? Like, wait a wee minute. He's a man with a wee nose.
Oh, he's not got a fat nose.
Right, okay, wait a minute. Wait till I get all the wee nose men. Oh, there's not like a lot of wee nose men.
Hello and welcome to the 3rd of September. We are here and so is the virus still here. I have just done my trampoline workout. I've no Zoom workout today, so I decided to do a proper workout on the trampoline, which I have thoroughly enjoyed actually. So yeah, so today's the 5th. I normally like to pick up the camera on the 1st of the month, but I felt weird. And you know, it's the first time I noticed it was a full moon. Looked as if it was a full moon on Monday, and it's definitely calendar says it was a full moon yesterday. And I tell you, I felt weird. So I wasn't in the mood to pick up the camera, and I just kind of, it was the kind of day I needed to get my, I kind of almost felt all that anxiety kicking in again, you know, that kind of thing. So I kind of stuck my headphones, my AirPods in on Monday and just got on with my housework. Did more or less that yesterday as well, but I just I felt really weird, and I'm gonna look out for the next full moon to see, because I've had people talking about that before, but you know, you kind of notice these things when you've got more time on your hands, don't you? Anyway, let me know if anybody else feels like that when it's a full moon. What else was it? Yeah, the unboxing you just saw, I must say, I need to make it quite clear that I had just done a collaboration with Cherries, and Georgie was here, so if you've seen that video you could probably hear her in the background. And so she wanted to come in and do the unboxing as well, so I kind of filmed her doing that. So that was gifted. I have to always make that very clear on my videos. But that was just Georgie having fun, you know, with the box and all the things. So, but I have to always make it clear when something is gifted. So that's it. So Cartier have had their price increase, as I had said. So, and apparently Chanel gonna have another one. September, October time, that's the time they normally have one. So I'm just glad I got all my things a long time ago, that's all I'm saying, because the prices now are unbelievable. But again, in America, it seems that a lot of states didn't have a price increase, so I don't know. Anyway, that's that. What else have we got planned today? The weather is raining, it's horrible. It's just, it looks as if it stops, but it keeps raining, so I want to try and get Lily out for a walk as well, which is getting harder to do as the weather gets worse. So that's the plan. I cleaned my fridge today because that's my new cleaning day. I lead such an interesting life, don't I? I should have another Zara haul after I moaned and groaned. I'm just kind of getting a few jumpers in and things just for the autumn. You know, I like to get a few things in just to update the wardrobe. We'll see what the sizing's like this time. And I've ordered from H&M as well, which is not a place I normally shop from, but very much into kind of the one shoulder type thing, you know, that it slants over your shoulder. So I've got that. I'm still doing the low carbs. I have stuck to it, but I'll do an updated video on that. I can definitely see a difference. I mean, my tummy is flat like it used to be. It's been a long while since, I mean, that's me. I mean, when you pull it in, there's nothing to pull in. So that's all the way. That's the old abs right there. So I can definitely see a difference. Definitely works for that menopausal pouch that we kind of learned to accept, but I wasn't ever willing to accept it because it wasn't me. It's something I've never really had. So I'm really happy that my abs have come back to say hello and my little podgy tummy is away. It was a podgy tummy that I could hide really quite well, but now, so it's a really good feeling when you pull in your tummy and there's no tummy to pull in. That feels good. So that's working, but I'm going to talk a lot more about it because I want to talk about losing pounds and all that as well. So I'm going to get into all that properly. Right, I'm going to have to tumble dry the clothes now, and I'm going to have something to eat, but I haven't actually eaten yet because I thought I'd do my exercise and then I'll get something to eat. So
a couple of days we'll take them out. Take the first one out.
These are very tasty stuffed, but we're going to leave that in the hope that it becomes a marrow. But these, my mum used to pick these first thing in the morning and just fill them with, just instead of filling the vine leaves, we used to fill these flowers from the marrows. Delicious. My little kohlrabi growing. My potatoes doing well. So we're actually out here. We're actually out here to pick the peas.
These are not ready, Andri. These are not ready unless they're monster. That's been eaten, that one.
Just pick it.
See, that's ready. That's ready there. Right. That's probably ready. These could do with another couple of days.
Right, just leave them then.
Right. So I reckon these are ready for pulling. See them? These.
The carrots.
Oh, look at that snail in there, man.
Get it out. Take it out.
Fucking snail, man. Look at the size of it.
Oh, these carrots. Should we pull one out just to see if they're ready? Let's look at that one as well.
Yeah, that's definitely as well. That one there. See, look. See?
There might be short ones. Gonna pick
They are
one.
short. They're Shantony carrots.
Right, pick one out just so we'll see.
Right, let's pick this one here. Right. You ready? We pull it. No.
Yeah, that you could eat that. But why are you pulling them all out then if they're not ready?
Yeah.
Well, you're having carrots tonight.
Just have that wee bit there. Leave them a wee bit longer, the rest. Okay.
Right. Hello and welcome to the actual 3rd of September. I know, I said it was the 3rd of September yesterday. It was actually the 2nd of September. So, yeah, I've actually got makeup on. I started editing this vlog last night and I thought, gosh. So I got up this morning and I put a face on. So yeah, it's jumper season. So got my old jumper on from Primark and these, I would say vintage. I love these trousers that Zara used to do. I don't know if they still do them. I've never seen them online. I mean, I don't go into Zara now, as you know. The reason I don't go into Zara is because of the virus, not because I don't shop from Zara. I shop far too much from Zara, but I haven't seen them online. But I think I once upon a time had these in every colour, just so comfortable. So just simple outfit, and I'm going to get my woolly slippers on, my winter slippers on as well. Now the other thing I wanted to show you was, so I washed my hair last night, had a late shower last night, washed my hair, couldn't be bothered to dry it, and just kind of went to bed with wet hair, which you shouldn't do. But I haven't brushed it this morning, but the reason I want to show you my hair is I was talking about the silk pillowcases, and this is the difference I find. My hair doesn't go that fuzzy way now. Washed my hair, went to bed. I have done absolutely nothing with it this morning. I just got up and I put it in a hair clip. And look, that is my hair. Can you see it's not fuzzy or anything? And that's all because of, so that's what my hair looks like when I wash it and leave it and go to bed with wet hair. Do you see? And it's soft, and that's because of the silk pillowcase. No fuzziness, no nothing. Talking of which, last night we had a bit of a restless night with Lily last night. She gave me the biggest fright. Our Lily did last night. She's absolutely fine now. What happened was, she's been fine all day, and then I was in bed editing. I went to bed and I was just doing some editing, and she walked in, sat and looked at me in a really strange way. If you have pets, you know your pets. You know when they look at you, you just know when something's not right. She wasn't crying, she just sat and stared at me. And I just kind of looked, I said, "What's wrong, Lily?" Blah blah blah. Called Rico up and I said, "Look at Lily, she's being strange." So he kind of went, "Oh, she's fine." And I said, "No, Rico, she's not fine." And he went to lift her up, and as he went to lift her up, she screamed. So of course we were trying to check her to see, you know, maybe because we have a lot of foxes, so did she get into a wee fight with a fox? Which, you know, for those of you that have been with me right from the beginning, you'll remember when Lily was a pup that she ended up chasing a fox and went through a fence, and she ripped all the side of her tummy. Anyway, so we're checking in, it just seemed fine. So I went and knelt beside her, and as I did that, she jumped into my lap. Now the only time Lily does that is for protection. And I thought, right, there's definitely something wrong. So we lifted her up on the bed, and she was quite content as long as I was cuddling her. But anyway, I just couldn't lie there just holding her like this all night. So we settled her in. So it was a bit of a restless night. I kept checking her. I just kept checking her that she was breathing and everything. And then about 5 o'clock this morning, again, I woke up to check her, and she was lying on her back, and all night she was kind of curled up. But at about 5 o'clock, she was lying on her back. All 4 paws were up in the air, and she wasn't for moving. And I kind of went, oh, and I rubbed her tummy, which was where she was not allowing us to touch. So I rubbed her tummy. She never moved, and you know, I was probably half asleep at that time, and I couldn't feel her breathing. So the next thing I'm like, oh my God, Lily's dead. And as I screamed, both Rico and Lily jumped up. And she's had her breakfast this morning. She's been out, she's pooed, she's peed, she's chased the ball, and she's absolutely fine, thank God. So that was my little drama last night. So plan today is I'm going to finish editing this vlog on a high note. Yeah, that's the plan. So catch you later.